Back to our top story now, the state of emergency that's been declared by the city of Barrie, meant to address the growing encampment issue. Joining us now in the CTV Barrie studio to talk more about this is the Mayor of Barrie, Alex Nuttall. Thanks for making the time, Mayor Nuttall. We've seen a state of emergency declared before, perhaps for a weather event, but nothing quite like this. So where did the idea come from and why now?
Well, actually, the idea came from about 6 years ago. I'd made a presentation to Barrie City Council at that point asking for a state of emergency, and unfortunately it wasn't done then, but we've been looking at this over the last month. The E. coli results, obviously the homicide, double homicide, the assaults and all of the other issues we've been facing, and it's become quite clear that the lawlessness is not only extending in the amount of time and duration, but we've seen an increase in severity through these encampments that are throughout the city.
Now, you said earlier today that city staff will first address sites of higher priority that pose the most risk. So how do you assess that? And the big question is, when can we expect action?
Well, I think in terms of the assessment, I want to let the professionals do the assessment, but looking at our critical infrastructure, are they near wellheads? Are they going into streams? Is it in a major public space and public square? Those are the types of things that we need to ask ourselves, as well as the protection of children.
And who are those professionals, sorry?
Yeah, so we're actually putting together a task force of individuals from across agencies to be able to make pretty informed decisions on this. I'm hoping there's an exact science, but if there's not, we'll be working through till we have no tents left in our city, and that's not going to happen overnight. That's going to take a long period of time. But if we don't start today, then it's only going to get worse.
So are we starting today? When can we expect these people to start being removed? Yeah. And is that going to be forcibly done if needed, and where are they going to go?
So in terms of the when, I signed the order last night. We'd been working with the county already in advance of this to try to roll this out in a way that made some sense and had some good coordination to it. In terms of when the actual orders will be given, I think you'll start to see that happen tomorrow. With trespass orders to follow if individuals don't take those orders and move forward. In terms of where the individuals are supposed to go, part of the order is actually to create that space for the County of Simcoe, but also, if they can't, then the City of Barrie to continue with it.
Okay, so we're looking at expanding shelter spaces then?
Yeah, both expanding the shelter spaces themselves, but also looking at hotels, looking at further transitional housing, supportive housing, rent geared to income housing, really all of the steps in the process so individuals can go from addictions and encampments right to, getting help and coming back into society in a meaningful way.
This is obviously a huge step, and it can't be done by just one group. So today you've been asking for the province to show some support. This is obviously going to need to include the County of Simcoe, the health unit. How do you get everybody on the same page, and do you feel like you're getting support?
Well, we're getting a lot of support out there right now, and obviously folks have seen this get worse and worse over the last number of months and years. Something that started over a decade ago is really, we're seeing the effects today. But in terms of the provincial support, we've received a lot of financial provincial support. So homelessness prevention funding, we've received funding for the Heart Hub, for shelter space, for encampment cleanup. I don't think this is a funding issue for the long term or medium term. I think there is a funding shortfall in the short term as we go to remove encampments and to provide immediate space that needs to be filled. But the province has come to the table with a lot of funding for the County of Simcoe, who delivers social services here in the City of Barrie and right throughout the county as per provincial legislation. Okay,
we're out of time for today, Mayor Nuttall, but how has the response been today?
It's been great. I mean, people are hopeful. They want to see care and compassion. They want to see us move forward in a meaningful way, but they do not want to see this type of encampment and the issues that are in these encampments continue going forward.
Absolutely. This is something that we will continue to focus on here on CTV Barrie. We'll remind people that we have a dedicated portion of our website focusing on the encampment, so you can continue to follow details as they come forward. ctvnews.ca/Barrie.